Real thing. Every day we walk by faith, believing that what we can see and touch are the real things. Yet there are things that we cannot see or touch and also believe they are too the real thing. Don't let not having all of the details in front of you stop you from pursuing your next greatest endeavor. The opening quote comes from a conversation had recently. Little snippet. I hope it's real. My response, me too. Even if it isn't, I always need new photos. Then we chuckled and continued on. Another conversation with someone else. What's the cost? My response, I've spent more on gifting others than what it is costing me to pursue this thing. And I will still spend more on blessing others than what this endeavor is consuming. Mm. Please don't misunderstand the snippets of the conversation shared a few moments ago. Years past, I would not have responded that way about spending money. You would find me looking for months of research, gathering all the questions, asking others about the thing, the breakdown of the cost and the return on investment, outline, and then a plan of action. Hmm. Then I wouldn't even pull the trigger to complete the thing. Why? Not because I was scared, because I had did so much that I talked myself out of it. Mm-hmm. Overwhelming myself to the point of exhaustion. Because I don't have a guarantee on the number of days afforded to me, I elect each day to operate in what is the real thing in that moment for that day. As stated before, I'm a planner. I still plan for things that are to happen in the future, but I must and do live for the moments of my right now. Jamie, what happens if you pursue something and it turns out not to be the real thing? Well, my friends, I won't know if it's not the real thing until I pursue it. There are so many things in life that we do by blind faith and never question it until it does not yield the desired results. We get in our cars and drive on the road. Although we can see the road, we assume it is safe to carry us and our vehicles, never second guessing, just rolling along. But we get an opportunity to showcase our talents, abilities, gifts, and skills, and we want to pump the brakes on everything, checking for all kinds of credentials, references, referrals, ratings, and all other intel to help us make a decision. We make the decision because everything checks out with the green lights and stamp of approval. And bam, you get smacked in the face because all of the green lights didn't mean that there was going to be follow through or support for the thing you actually pursued. Ouch, Jamie. Well, I said what I said because I have lived it and it will likely happen again. To balance my life, I have to take some risks that will not harm me or anyone else. Most of all, I must be willing to take a chance on me, even if no one around me has done it before. Sometimes that's the hardest time to believe it is a real thing. When those closest to you have no experience, idea, or knowledge about this thing that came knocking on your door. Did you catch that? It came knocking on your door, not the door of those you know. You get to decide if you are going to answer the knock. Even after you answer the knock, perhaps looking through the peephole, you still get to decide if the conversation will be held at the door or if you are inviting them in. If invited in, great communication and all, you still have the option to move forward or thank them for the opportunity and keep it moving. The real thing. There will be times that you will not be able to look at those in the space that you reside in to ask if this is the real thing. Real thing. Remember that you have been doing what you have been doing for years, and your work has shown up great has been put out in the atmosphere and now is manifesting. Accept it for the real thing it is for your life. Real thing. Your journey and the wisdom you have gained along the way is real and continues to help you to build the things in your purpose. Real thing. Some things may appear to be unreal or perhaps surreal because you haven't adjusted your crown lately and somehow you forgot your value. Real thing. Things will be as real as you allow them to be in your life. You are the narrator of your world, and some things may start off as something you are believing by faith until it manifests in a tangible form. Real thing. Don't stop yourself from experiencing the real things you desire for your life by talking yourself out of them. You have the ability to make the best decisions for the person you are today. Allow the excitement of accepting the real things for your life and make modifications if and where needed.